Yo man, spinning on game. Johan, welcome to the Scotland Castle. This is the owner. Let's call him the Johan in the game.
If the old man I saw was really my grandfather Edward, then the boy must be. I need to find out if that really was him I saw.
Oh really? So you don't want to go outside in the rain? I continued to play in this game because it's first of all also was good, but it's a little bit absolutely other type of the. It's not a horror. It's very simple element of the horror you can have here, but most of them it's just a guy who technically rich, and he have a big castle. The map, find here the map, it's not possible, so you can't you should be to remember any kind of the corner in this game, and most of the time in this game you just spending. This is our, I don't know who, the grandmother. I think it's not grandmother, if she was been her grandmother, or it's a grandmother, but she is absolutely don't saw this guy, at least who don't know. You can watch this game at my channel, Examini. What Examini is this? Campfire Examini.
Contrary to everything I've learned so far about Grandfather Edward, Lady Margaret still worships him.
So technically yes. So this is a grandmother, but she don't want to talk with him.
Something to ask her about.
She don't want to talk with him. So that's then this game also have a very difficult my microphone is on because the device should be too. Maybe I need to put the candles here in the made fire and candles. I don't know. So you know, there's also the big castle. He came from some university. He's been in university maybe before now it's maybe 5 years university. Before they go in university, maybe 10 year or maybe 15 year, I don't know, only university because informatics was been, you know. So now we just spending the time to go without how to okay, inventory. Box of matches we have a master key and we have a stone figure. This stone figure is examine. Maybe I have something miss. The written, let's try to very fast. The greeting receive upon the arrival of the code and the castle walls. Understand? So it's a quest log. Who was the boy? So or it's your I don't know. Or is the guy just to live here in your castle for free? Or it's somewhere else. Meet with the Alisa after dinner. Can you explain me where when I started to play? This was been dinner, or this place have the other examine.
It's labeled Mallory. Perhaps another client of Mr. Harrison.
He's something fine. He's done been and his own castle from his grandfather, and then something is happening for this 15 year. So and then that's why this guy, let's call him Johan. Ikbin. Now he going upstairs. Before we opened this case, who don't know this, who don't saw. For this game you need a very special mood to understand and have a patience to continue, because and plus he going like absolutely he going like you know how he going. I try to say Harry Potter, this Daniel Radcliffe, you know. Imagine Daniel Radcliffe at his own castle. It's like this. Where is my stick? Oh, he sit and stand up. He made a physical tour a little bit. So let's see. Now I start to understand what we just need going like this. That's let's remember with me. Let's remember with me all building. Then you can tell me where we should be to go. This place is also have some secrets here. What is sense in the big castle if nobody in the castle? Tell me, this is not understanding me. You know, also, also Daniel Radcliffe. Okay, this it's. Then next part of this game, which is I like, you don't have a cursor here. You don't have a cursor here. You don't have. So you need to use your trigger and see, maybe you miss something. Here is, as you can see, is nothing. Here is nothing. Nothing. Why he still asked to go here? Maybe in the next time. Here we open it, this mechanism. It's very quest game. This is something else. A key. So we have a key here. It's I know. We have a few here here.
Not like this.
Not like this. So then we go to the inventory. Take the master key. Not like this, he said. Why who made this mechanism? Any way I can open it this? Why you don't just give me the key normal key? It's like a screwdriver from my controller. 3 screwdriver just to open the controller. It depends when you buy the screwdriver. A, rotate. I don't. Okay. What do you think? You want to set me something, then? And don't subscribe? So okay. So I need to leave then. Then I need to.
Not like this.
Listen. As you can see, I don't see how exactly need. Okay, this is down. This is okay like this. But where is the exactly key? A key, I think it's upstairs. Yes, exactly. Exactly, it's upstairs. Where is it? Where is it? So then Daniel Radcliffe starts to talk with himself.
I've never seen a key like this before. It feels like Father wanted me to keep it a secret.
It feels like Father is was been so bored before you when he put you in the university, and then you've been in university 15 years, and then you come back, and then the Father is so bored, and then he made this super stuff here, and we can't just open it, this mechanism. But I think this going is down, this is going like this, and second, it's not easy. This is going like this. Okay, you see? This one? No, it's not like this. Yes, it's like this. Nay. Nay. This is here. Only to rotate. And what? Back. Then we rotate it, and then.
Not like this.
Not like this, he said. He said not like this.
Not like this.
Maybe Daniel Radcliffe can play in this game. Maybe he can explain me. Okay. It's most of the, not most of the. It's much more interesting of Harry Potter, Hogwarts new game, which is cost total. Total ignite. I don't have any words now. Okay, so if this is going like this, examine.
I've never seen a key like this before.
You never see this key.
It feels like Father wanted me to keep it a secret.
Father was where is the father, by the way? Father is a pass away. Okay, it's like this. My goodness, what's going on with your mind when you made this game? Tell me. And how it's turn around this trigger. It's exactly what's going on with this game. That's why I keep it. This game was thinking, okay, in a one day I do this, you know, this stuff. But then I start to understand what this key is, made me absolutely
not like this.
In the desert. Listen, but if we not open this bloody stuff, we can't find. I put Vigor here. Then this is opened key.
Not like this.
If I go into the inside, I can't see closely. That's why it's a problem in this game. You see? Okay, if we go in the inventory here. You think it's nay.
Not like this.
With Marta is dead, we finish also because there is she's a hero of the war, and that's what was Luca tried to set for us. But there is a start of this, you know, game is good, but there is a very bored, and there is the same. This is the other part of the game. We are spending now the 5 minutes at least for understanding what we made wrong this one. So okay, it's understand a little bit. Go into the inventory immediately. Inventory again. I was thinking that is a down. The first one is down, so it's position. This key should be like this. Yeah, my words sometimes is a miss, but it's no matter. It's a down. You see, it's a down of the key. It can't be up. It can't be up, because if this is up, this is father. I call him the telegraph and asking him to do this. So we can do like this again. Ah, they don't have a telegraph at this at that moment. This is a very 1920 what telegraph they have. Or they have. No, this letter, only letter.
Not like this.
We don't punishment yourself. It's a very important thing. If I don't find the solution now with this key, I just pause it, the game and block, and then I go to the internet and watch just to continue. That's all. Yeah, it's I spend a little bit of time to go into the internet. I just don't have the other part of the key. This is not enough. I see what is not enough. Now we examine this.
How did he provoke Edward into throwing him down the stairs?
boy, it's who's
Lady
meeting downstairs.
She looks happy. I can't imagine her smiling like that.
Yes,
these days.
she's very happy. You see, it's very happy photo. It's very happy photo.
Grandfather Edward. Just as he looked last night.
Yes, also happy.
My family. Yet they're all still strangers to me. What's this? Looks like it's drawn in blood? Regardless of what I told Miss Cranon, these visions are like nothing I've ever experienced before, and they're getting worse.
So in this game you need to check everything, and plus no map that we have now. Inventory.
I'll give that a spin later. I'll give
What?
that a spin later.
Spin later. He wants to and second. Setting music. He wants to and second. Still too loud. So we check this, here nothing. Let's go. There is no way. I was thinking it's a door. It's very nice. Also there. Oh, music is finished finally. Or I don't finish something there. I don't understand this game a little bit. After dinner, they wanna talk. Dinner where? Listen.
Lady Margaret?
Yes, David?
What about
I
family
saw an old
photograph?
photograph of a boy in the other room. Something tells me she wouldn't be happy if she knew I had it in my pocket.
Ah, that was taken in 1894. Young Johnny, your father.
You can remember the exact year.
It's a funny thing when you reach my age. You can remember dates from decades ago.
But not what you had for breakfast.
Maybe others can't.
Yeah.
Who, may I ask, were the others in the picture?
That would be your Aunt Clara and your late great-grandmother, the last true Countess of Scahandew House. And my dear Edward, of course.
I noticed my father had a scar on his face. How did that happen?
Falling from a tree, perhaps? I can't recall. But your father was a clumsy child.
Can't recall. But you remember the date the photograph was taken. I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
I should take my leave. You see how people before talk. Let's go there. Dinner in a little bit. Let's go there. The rain is
Finally,
stop
some
immediately.
fresh air.
Let's go here. Harry Potter is should be to find his stick. This is much more better of the Harry Potter, believe me. It's much more better. Here it should be to use all examine here. Take it something here. Photo piece found. We
A sturdy enough vessel, if you trust your swimming skills.
he studied. You see, he studied how to go on the boat before. You studied too long.
I can see why Rory likes this place. This view should ease even the most troubled soul.
Very nice. What he see there is very nice. Maybe here's something. Car. Somebody in there.
Master David,
You could tell it was me.
your footsteps. I ken the walk of everyone here.
Well, that's rather incredible.
Aye, that it is, laddie. That it is. I hear better than most. See more than most and all.
Father had a similar toolbox. Back when he still fixed things around the house.
I can go in also over there. There's down I saw. But I forget examine this one. Something examine here also.
Must be hard to look after the plants when you can barely see them.
Hey, you don't mind, you're rich. You just walk around. Okay, but we came from here. At least the student now, he come back, he know. He remember because he was born here. But then he going immediately to the other city. It's a classical quest. It's a classical quest like was being at I don't remember in the
I've seen this before. In the painting. This is the grave I saw in that waking dream or whatever it was. The grave my father buried something in as a boy. Who's buried here? If I could just... these vines are too thick. I need something to cut through these.
I know when we can take it. We can ask it a gardener. Maybe he can help us. What's here?
Nobody left to mourn the dead or care for their graves, it seems.
Let's go inside.
Locked with a padlock. Andrew will have a key, but I'm not keen on waiting for his return.
Andrew was have a key and he still have. Andrew, he is who don't saw. It's a guy. He's in the castle when we start playing. Meet up with Alisa after dinner. Find the way into the chapel. So open.
Locked.
Okay. So let's go to the gardener. What to do? And it was been beautiful if the Johan, this is the personage Johan, I call him Johan, he have Scotland big castle. And this was been better if he also to meet with the parents sometime, yeah, and meet with the friends and go to the pub, because otherwise.
Rory's tools. A hammer, a talent.
Listen. Father hospitalization. Key to the chapel. Key to the chapel. Let's.
You wouldn't have to have a chapel key, would you?
Ain't set a foot in there for years, and I don't intend to either.
And maybe you can
know then.
bolt cutters.
May I borrow your bolt cutter?
Maybe. If I ken what you need it for.
Oh, really? And for what? It's my castle. Not at your business. None of your business.
I
exactly.
told you I want them. That's all you need to know.
Is it no?
Yes.
Let me tell you this, son. Your name may be on some scrap of paper someplace, but this here belongs to Lady Margaret.
Maybe you can
and
watch
always
at me
will,
at least, and we
until
can
it's
see
her
your
turn
eyes,
to join
because
them in
I
the
don't see you.
groom.
You lie or not. So he don't give me the. So I can take it. This just.
Rory's tools.
Then the Harry Potter in this game starts understanding. But right now he take it this car and go out. Just go out, you know. Okay, what's happening? Lock is unlocked. I mean, there's a quest log. We still have. Maybe I need to open him again.
When
Let's
you
talk.
talked about what they did to my father, what did you mean?
You shouldn't have come back. You canna go through what he did as a bairn and no be sick.
So his hospitalization was justified then?
Not for me to say. Before you think of putting down roots here, you should think on what the poison grown here did to your father. You can?
No, not really.
Finally, I see him. Graves again.
The graveyard. Is it a family plot?
Aye. No matter how high and mighty, all the Gordons end up there.
A cheery thought. It's a shame we do not have the means to properly care for the graves.
Why bother? His bones and food for worms.
Give me the bolt cutters.
May I borrow your bolt cutter?
Maybe. If I can.
The graves. I would like to tidy them up. That way I can pay my respects properly.
Is that a fact? Why's that then?
They are my family. They deserve to be remembered.
Fair enough, laddie. Just grab it yourself, will ye?
And fix this door at least for the 3 days. Hey, who pay for the instrument? My grandfather. This is technically mine. If okay, I need to. It's not for this one. Let's go there. Harry Potter now the open door.
I'd better have a look at it.
This is not this one. Okay, let's go there. I very recommend this game for Daniel Radcliffe if you not play in this game. Remove the plants. Oh,
Better.
little bit.
Cecilia Shaw Nee Gordon. Aunt Cecilia. Now, let's see if there's something really buried in here.
Cecilia.
Another piece of the castle model. Another part of the model. and it's stained with what seems to be old blood. Why did Father bury this when he was a child?
Ah, is interesting.
How could I have known that something was buried here? I don't remember. Father must have buried the chapel piece here for a reason when he was a boy.
Oh, you finish. That's very nice. Cecilia, who's Cecilia?
I was just paying my respects to my Aunt Cecilia.
The poor innocent soul. She was another victim of this foul place.
A victim? How so?
No for me to say one way or t'other.
Seems it's nobody's place to tell me anything much. I have some things to attend to.
Look after yourself, laddie.
Yeah, you said it right.
Probably didn't look much better before the storm.
And please, window, clean the window because I don't like this. Let's see. I'm going with this one. Let's go with this one. What to do? But we need to open. Ah, so you propose me going to the castle again? So it's dinner is already. It is just a regular rich life in the Scotland castle. It's just like you wake up and we don't been here also. Ah, we come back to him again. So we. Nay, I want to go with this one. Maybe we need.
I need a break from this family. Let's see if I can get into the chapel without Andrew.
Okay. But you said me what it's not, it's with this instrument it's not possible to open. What is this? What do he have at the in the hand? Ah, he opened. Now he open. Not understand. Instrument also at the in the right place again when you finish the use. Maybe you can take it some lighter. I don't know.
Father, I hope you found your peace. Were you sick, like they say you were? Or the victim of this curse? This curse of the Gordons? Whatever it is, I think you may have passed it on to me.
Father tried to set something for him.
Being the chronicle of the family Gordon, as laid down by Sir Drummond Gordon, the year of our Lord, 1413.
Local legend speaks of this particular glen as being inhabited from time immemorial. Enigmatic, elaborately carved Pictish stones stand as timeless evidence of this. As for the locals, they appear prideful of the counsel they delight in giving to visitors. Traveler, beware.
And the coffee is finished. What's next? We have
The Celtic peoples arrived in this place like a great beast, bringing with them the bloodlines that would eventually spawn the Gordon clan. Using their superior numbers, knowledge, and machines of war, they swiftly conquered the primeval Picts. With them, they brought too their religion and druid clerics. The magics these wise men used did shape forever the lands, even until this present day. It is said that the sempiternal burden our family carries rose at that time. 'Tis well recorded how the Empire of Rome did fail to tame the wayward Scots, that they did even raise a barrier to protect their mighty empire. What is seldom told is the truth behind their defeat. Our ancestors drew upon ancient powers to aid their victory, powers not easily fathomed by the fragile human mind. This aid did come at the greatest of costs, a debt as yet unsettled, a price we will continue to pay until the last Gordon passes to dust.
And
For the centuries, we Gordons made the land our own. Others did bow to us as we kept the secrets of Skahandu, the secrets of the Black Mirror.
Black
Even as
Mirror.
tragedy and madness did fester in our foundations, we held fast and steered the land through vile English attack and worse. In time, the Gordons and the land became one.
This is a big history. In a second.
Some pages have been ripped out. The only thing left seems to be some kind of family oath.
In blood we are bound to the land we protect, to the truths we alone may conceal. I shall forfeit my life, lest my clan should suffer. I shall forfeit my spirit to hold the darkness at bay. In blood we are bound till the day of the reckoning.
What on earth? Where's the call coming from?
So, this is some very important story.
Is this what madness feels like?
It's madness feels like.
All this looks like the bottom of a lake.
Yes. And then the fish over
What are you
there.
trying to show me?
Ah. I know that is load game. And then technically the all how to say it, all I don't remember how they call it and that time. Also obligati or not obligati came to this guy who was been with the garden. Okay, open this again because So we can't came there to touch her. I was think die like this is not possible.
Father.
We skip this.
Be
You saw this for what we need to read
Just-
this again.
What? Our... This ape... Oh... In...
So-
In... To the true...
Very nice
shall
words,
fought
very
to
good
hold
tell.
In... Till the...
What if something is happening here? As you can see, we need touch this, it's for sure.
is this?
Yes, this is exactly what you saw before. Let's go. Okay. Alekazan,
This looks like
Aleka.
the bottom of a lake.
What? Or how they said? Alekazan, not work here because this water.
What are you trying to?
Ashikazam, I don't remember how they said. I know what fish tried to set. I think at the river we have a dead body inside, but I can't go in there. What does this means? What does this mean? I should be to catch this or what? I don't have any option to go in here, you see? Only... Ah, yes. Exactly. Glimp. It's Glimp again back. This is not understanding. And
The figure up there must be Edward.
Edward, I saw this Edward before you said, Glimp. Edward have a big problem when he come back from his, I don't know how when he going. Look at him. Edward, it's the first person who should be to take the packages and with his packages and go away.
And
Find my child!
Oh, other personages came.
Are you alright?
Nay, how to said? Now it's better.
did you see her? She drowned.
Calm down, you're in shock. What were you doing
Achievement
clambering
unlocked.
about in here?
If I told you, you'd think me mad.
Odd. That is just what your father said to me.
You knew my father. Who are you?
You knew my father. How?
I treated your father at the asylum. I'm Dr. Leah Faber.
The asylum?
Let's get you back to the castle and make sure you're okay.
Oh.
What's this about an asylum?
As I said, your father was admitted.
Why? Who did that to him?
I did. But unfortunately, he managed to escape.
What? Hold on a minute. How dare you come in here and...
Told you? Your father was a madman. A complete and utter madman. Don't mind
Yeah?
me. Please continue.
How you come in?
What did you come here for?
I'm not sure your father's story is finished yet, and there are some things I still need to make my peace with.
I have a very good idea. First of all, I now right now. But if we was have an option to do this, because this is a game, but what I propose to do now immediately, give me the list of people who is exactly the registered at this castle, and then after 2 hours, please everybody go out and go in the line. I want to talk with you. That's how it should be to do owner of the castle. But anyway, let's go.
What right did you have to lock my father up in a madhouse?
I was his doctor. I understand you are in shock, but you have no right to speak to me in such a way. I was trying to help him.
He's dead. Capital job.
Now, hold on just a minute.
Here's something what's going on, but it's we never know what's going on here. By the way, you missed the sausage.
Oh, Jesus!
And the kitchen.
Oh, no!
What's happening? Murder in the castle. It looks like Poirot. Who's did this with her? Somebody to break in the neck, or what name of this? Or cut her head. That is not interesting. That means it's not good. It's happening in my castle, and that's why I said we need to go into the next episode, I think, and then we need to. Quest updated, achievement unlocked, chapter 3 completed. So yes, it's very good idea. Okay, we can finish this and then you...
Eddie, it'll be all right. Pull
Oh,
yourself
really?
together.
Okay, at least I know everybody
I
will...
suggest nobody else goes down there. We should keep the room intact until the police can get here.
I don't like
shall
you,
alert them first
it's
thing in the
immediately.
morning. What an unfortunate accident.
An accident? You think so? Just after the madman's son turned up at our door?
And yet you were the one standing over her body with blood on your hands.
And hum on at the background is...
I was too late. I was trying to help her. She...
There, my sweet boy. Let's get you to bed. Angus, would you?
Of course, ma'am.
I think we will all benefit from a good night's sleep.
Oh, yeah, you can go sleep.
I know you may have no reason to, but I need you to trust me. I'm the only one on your side when it comes to your father's death.
Lady Margaret certainly isn't. But if I told you what I saw in the chapel, you'd have me in a padded cell, just like my father.
Maybe stop to talk, because something is not understanding here. Ask about John, leave the conversation. Why are you here? So you technically can leave the conversation, you see? But I don't want to leave the conversation. I need to talk right now with everybody immediately, before they start to sleep. Otherwise, I came and wake up him. Why are you here? This is first
Why did you
question, very
come here?
logical.
To make sure my father was successfully in the ground?
With all due respect, Mr. Gordon, I will not allow you to speak to me or about my work in such a tone.
Oh,
I
really?
tried everything I could to aid your father. Your father was heavily drugged when he was brought to me, to prevent any further violent outburst, or so Lady Margaret had said. But something felt wrong, even then.
Ask about John. Well,
So, what was my father like when you locked him up?
I didn't just lock him up. I tried to help him. He
you
was
tried to
convinced he
help
was
him.
carrying some
That is
ancient curse.
that is
that he
what I
being
was
haunted by
trying
evil.
to take it
I
from
wish
you,
I had
from
reached
your
him.
from your
I
mouth.
had been able to reach him.
I can
Maybe if I
help you
threw a
now.
bone, you'd get off my back.
Obsession with the family history. The
Father was obsessed with the history of the family for as long as I can remember.
Did your father actually believe his family was out to get him?
Who knows? I think what scared him was beyond the physical.
Listen, at that moment, I live in the castle and have a obligation for the castle. That's why they made this quest here.
He used to babble about a dark force threatening him and our family.
Was that why he moved you to India? To get as far away as possible?
I believe so.
And yet, here you are, in the very place he sought to protect you from.
Who knows? Maybe there is an ancient evil in this place. An evil that drags us back no matter how far away we get. Even from the other side of the world.
And what do you think? Was your father right? Are there things beyond the physical?
I think you asked too much question. Dismiss entirely, avoid question. Dismiss entirely and avoid question. Avoid question.
I have other things to worry about right now.
Yeah,
Things
goodbye.
like a drowning woman floating in thin air. If you really want to help me, I need to find out what the maid knew. What Lady Margaret and Angus didn't want her to tell me.
You believe it got her killed?
Maybe. What I saw in the chapel, it has to be real. She must have drowned herself down at the loch. Because if it's all in my mind...
Your mind
like
subscribes
fire,
immediately, because this
like
end of the
sun.
episode almost. Yes, and as you can see, over there, it's a very quality sausage over there, and a lot. So they technically don't mind about the food they have. So subscribe to the ring, and ding, and then another hamon, you see? Here. Yo man, spinning on the